Posters right here on the Captain TV studios. Yes, the stage is set and AFCON draws will be underway today and Nigeria will know their fate. Of course, I have two amazing gentlemen with me on the show today. I have the one and only Moses Abo. Good afternoon and welcome to Posters.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
I also have the amazing Julius Excel. Good afternoon and welcome to Posters.
Good afternoon.
You guys are looking dapper today.
Thank you very much.
Especially you, Excel. Of course, that's a big compliment.
Yeah.
What's the secret?
Well, at least we just escaped a very big battle.
What battle was that?
United match last week.
Let's come back.
Oh!
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to have you guys back with me on the show today. Where do we start? Let's talk about the AFCON 2023. Yes, the draw will be on the way today, and our very own Mikel Obi is currently in Abidjan to know the fate of Nigerians when the draw will be set. Yes, and Mikel Obi is already tipping Nigerians to go and win that particular tournament. Is Nigeria going to win the AFCON?
Oh, well, Nigeria have a chance.
Yeah.
Know? Of course, at this point in time, Nigeria are one of the favorites. Even though we have a whole lot of countries who right now they are doing much more better than Nigeria. But with the potential, the talent and the players, the crop of players we have, I feel like there's nothing stopping us from going and winning the AFCON trophy this time around. Do you understand? Because we have some players who are really proving themselves in Europe, the likes of Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, you know, Alex Iwobi, and the rest. So I feel like if they can replicate such form for our lovely country, Nigeria, I don't think we should. I don't think we should do below our par, because I feel like Nigeria have what it takes to go and win the AFCON. But we all know the way Nigeria has sometimes. Before now, you know, Nigeria, they don't really perform up to expectation, and I want to believe that this time around is going to be different. You know, because for us to win that AFCON, we need to do better than countries like Egypt, countries like Morocco,
Mikel Obi has said
like Algeria.
In his words, he's saying that Nigeria is going to win.
Of course, he's a legend. Yeah, and you respect him, you know, to root for Nigeria. You can't expect me to go and root for Egypt or for Ghana.
But with so much confidence, though.
Well, sometimes you just have to be optimistic.
He's currently reconnecting with his fellow, his old teammates from Chelsea at the time, Didier Drogba and Salomon Kalou. I hope this confidence gives us the trophy.
Of course, I hope so. And not just him alone. Every Nigerian, they want to see the players bring the trophy back home. So we just hope that everything goes according to plan, and for the players to make Nigeria proud as well, because we are the giant of Africa. So we need to prove it again this time around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giant of Africa. Those are the words of Moses Abo. Yeah. Yes, I will be playing international friendlies against Saudi Arabia and Mozambique in Portugal, and our players are already back home, the likes of Chukwueze, Boniface. It will be, the list is endless. Any expectations for those friendlies, Excel?
I think to me, I will just say it's a walkover match, because
is that easy?
Yeah, it's that easy, very, very easy, because we have Chinese strikers like of Victor Osimhen, Boniface, who wants to score goal, and of course Iwobi that will be playing midfield and all defensive midfield for us, and of course we have a powerful midfielder as well, and the defenders, and we have upper hands. We are a classic team, and we have classic players, and I think we should win that match 3-0, 4-0, 3-1, 4-1 also. All
right, I'm liking the confidence from the people here in the studio today.
Yeah. You know, we are talking about Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know, if you are to look at it on paper, I think we are good to go. Okay. We have the players who can give us that desired result, and we expect them to go onto the pitch and do what's expected of them.
Okay. Yeah. So Nigeria will be likely to face the host nation, Ivory Coast, or even Senegal. We didn't make it to pot one. Pot one has maybe the best players in Africa. Yes, pot one has Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria, Senegal, even host nation Ivory Coast. But Nigeria are currently in pot two. Yes, definitely, we might, I'm not sure yet, but we will likely face either Senegal or Ivory Coast from pot one, and definitely we'll be meeting one country from North Africa. Are you scared at this stage? Is there any country that can scare you in Africa?
I won't say scare, but like we all know, there are some countries in Africa right now that can really make it tough for Nigeria.
Yeah.
But it's expected. It's football. So like you don't expect any match to be a walkover in AFCON. Do you understand? So I know countries like Morocco, countries like Algeria, countries like Egypt, they won't want to make it easy for countries like Nigeria, because they know we're a threat. The same way some people might see them as threat, that's the same way they see us as threat as well.
Yeah.
So they will really want to make it tough for us, because every country's participating in this AFCON, they want to win. So, and if you want to win, you really need to put in that much needed effort. And we saw Morocco in the last concluded World Cup in Qatar. We saw the way they played, and we all know that Morocco, they are not just a team who can just we can just see as a small country. They are a team who play with so much determination. They are a team who don't just make it easy for any country.
Yeah.
So we should look out for countries like Morocco, countries like Egypt, countries like Nigeria as well. Countries like Senegal.
I want to hear that name, Senegal.
Countries like Senegal too.
Yeah.
They have so many players.
Let's not forget Sadio Mane.
Yeah, they have money. So and for me, I just feel like this AFCON is going to be interesting.
Will you live up to the hype though?
Of course it will.
All right.
Because I think in a while we haven't really have an AFCON tournament who has been so publicized the way this one it's been so far. So I expect so much from this tournament.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Nigerians no doubt are the giants of Africa on paper, but the last time we lifted this particular trophy was in 2013 under the management of the late Stephen Keshi. 10 years later, we are still fighting to win another AFCON. Yeah. Do you think this is our time?
We ought to be optimistic because it's our country. But then we should know that football has its own way of dramatic reaction. Like what my guy have said earlier, that some teams are looking at Nigeria like, you think you are giants of Africa, you are doing well in your economy. Let's come to football. We'll give it back to you.
Sure.
So a lot of players are actually planning us that when they face Nigeria, it's going to be a cracker, not just a game but a cracker. No, some of them are not just playing to get the points, but to beat Nigeria, like disgrace Nigeria. But why
is that a priority for people though? Beating actually the Ghanaian team, beating Nigeria is always the priority.
It's a big deal. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, let's move away a little bit from the AFCON. Let's go to club side.
Yeah.
All clubs in England want to beat Manchester United. Do you understand? They take pride in it, even if it won't end them promotion to top 4 to Champions League next season, but they want to beat Manchester.
Not just Man United though.
Not just Man United.
Not just
Chelsea, Man City
as well.
But to be honest, currently the team to beat in England has to be Manchester City. If we are being fair,
yes. Of course.
I'm just putting that out there.
What I'm just trying to say is this: when you are big, you are big. Do you understand?
All right.
So some countries, so to say, who have this kind of, low self-esteem, or who feel like they are inferior to you, they'll take pride in it, that it's going to be in record that we faced this big country one time and we defeated them. Do you understand? And it will be like a boost in confidence for them as well, that if we can beat a big strong country like Nigeria, then of course we can go on
Yeah, another thing again I saw there, that will actually motivate those persons. You know, Victor Osimhen is doing well. It's not a world class striker.
Yeah.
Their defenders will be like, I will be the one to stop Victor Osimhen.
And I'm sure they'll play the kind of football Jose Mourinho would like to apply.
Yeah.
Man mark Osimhen.
Very
of course.
Your game is to man mark Osimhen. Yes. I remember was it last year when the Ghanaian team knocked us out of the World Cup?
Yeah.
It felt as though they had just won the World Cup.
Yeah.
To them, it was even worth more than winning the World
Cup. That's a World Cup qualifier.
They knocked us out, and it felt as though they had just
celebrated it. It
was a special moment. What is this? What is the problem?
Yeah, I feel like not just football alone, political-wise, we all know that one way or the other, Nigeria and Ghana, they have this kind of history.
Okay.
You know, back then, all those Ghana must go and stuff like that.
I don't think that should affect.
Of course it is. That's the reason why
people compare to football too.
Of course.
Yeah, they compare. Yeah. Look at the economy. Our GDP is not to be compared with one of Ghana or Morocco.
Okay.
Came to play.
When it comes to football, they want to tell you that, look, we are still coming up. We will beat you. You understand? You are not just the champion. We are coming up. And I think this AFCON is going to be a cracker, because never undermine anything, because most of the players in this Morocco, Egypt, Algeria, they are doing well. Their strikers, their midfielders are doing well. So compared to Nigeria, anyway, we are far doing more than them, but then they are still doing well. So I think it's going to be a cracker, not just a game.
Okay, well, Nigerian coach Jose Peseiro recalls Maduka Okoye to the Super Eagles team. I don't know how to feel about that, but he was dropped because of his bad performances and threats to his life due to our previous, games that he didn't perform so well. Now he has been recalled. I don't know what to expect. Let me start with you, Moses. Any thoughts on Maduka Okoye?
Oh, well, I expect nothing but the best from him, because when a player has been dropped and is being recalled, it's expected of the player to, come up and
fight
and prove the coach wrong.
Okay.
Because he want to prove to everybody that, I'm up to the task, and he would not want to miss out in these AFCON tournaments coming on in Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
So he has a point to prove, and I'm very sure that he wants to impress the coach as well by the time Nigeria play against Saudi Arabia and Mozambique too.
All right, I'm sure his return to the team is music to the ears of so many ladies out there who want to just come and watch him play. Not because they're supporting Nigeria, but they just want to see his face. I mean, I'll be excited to go and watch Maduka play anytime, any day. But are you scared for the back line of Nigeria? Owing to the fact that Uzoho, who is supposed to be in the goalkeeping session, is not there, and they're bringing back Maduka Okoye. Maduka is good, but he's not really there.
Well, to me, I would say we do it, because before he was called back, there were a lot of talk like this, bring him, he will correct himself and all that. And there is a little element of hard working. He has this inspiration. He wants to fight. There's this spirit of fighting at the time. I think there's one match I watched he played. It was even only one motivating others. So he will do very well. That's what I will say. He will do very well. And what I want to say is that they should give him opportunity to at least show his talent once more, because the defender is facing a lot of things. The strikers is going to mesmerize or embarrass the defender. The defender is trying to defend the goal. So it's a very big fight between the striker and the defender. In most cases, the defender faces the hit of the ball. Because if the defender is good, the keeper will not be struggling for. Of course. You understand? So it will make the keeper to be having clean sheet. But when the defender are not good, the keeper faces goals.
And on the long run, if they are not very careful, the implication of that is going to affect the confidence of the goalkeeper. But if your defenders are up to the task, if they are doing their job very well, you as a keeper, you want to complement their effort as well. And the confidence will be there. It's just like Manchester United right now. A lot of people are saying so many things about Andrew Onana. He might have his own fair share of blame, but take a look at that defense.
A lot of
Do you understand? So how do you expect him to put up a man of the match performance against in that shaky defense, a defense that can't even keep clean sheets, a defense that anything that comes in is going into the net. Do you understand? So once the defense is organized and solid, then definitely the keeper too will want to do very well.
But in all honesty, I don't think the Nigerian defense is that organized and solid. But let's just see. As long as we have good goal poachers, maybe we might just end up scoring so many goals, even if we concede, but we are scoring goals.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes winning a match starts from the defense.
Sure.
Right? If your defenders are not doing so well, there are matches that it will be very difficult for you to score goals.
Yeah.
But once you concede, that confidence, that level in confidence will drop. Then scoring goals can become so difficult and hard.
Because the strikers want to come and defend for you.
Exactly.
In most cases, they do come in a policeman, you do come back to come and defend.
Come and defend.
Because the defense is
I hope you will do that for Nigeria. Come back and defend for your nation. Anyways, let's talk a bit about Eden Hazard. Yes, a couple of days ago, he called it quits with an illustrious career he had. Although at the end part, it was marred with so many injuries. But when you remember the number 10 jersey, I'm sure his name comes to mind. Yeah, he called it quits with football. But I'm going to be reading out everything he won while playing. He started in the League One and he won the Coupe de France, moved to Chelsea, won the Premier League twice, won the FA Cup, won the EFL Cup, won the UEFA Europa League, moved to La Liga, although he didn't get to experience the El Clasico because he was injured all through Real Madrid played Barcelona. But he won 2 La Liga titles, won Copa del Rey, won Supercopa de España, won UEFA Champions League, and won UEFA Super Club, and even a FIFA Club World Cup. He also, during his time in Chelsea, when he was in Chelsea, when we won that Europa League, he was the player of the tournament. In League One, he also won the player of the year twice. He won the FWA Premier League Player of the Year with Chelsea. He won that particular trophy 3 times. He also won the Player of the Year for Chelsea 4 times and won the World Cup Silver Ball. Undoubtedly, he was an amazing player, but moving to Real Madrid sometimes does not end well for everyone. I mean, Kaka will tell you. What do you think? It didn't end well for Hazard in Real Madrid.
Yeah, a whole lot of things, came into play.
Yeah.
Number 1 was injury.
Okay.
Then lack of form as well. So, and we are talking about Real Madrid. Real Madrid is different from Chelsea. With all due respect, Real Madrid is bigger than Chelsea. The expectation in Real Madrid is higher than that of Chelsea. Do you understand? We are talking about the most successful club in Europe.
Okay.
Club with the most Champions League. We have legends. Putting on that Real Madrid shirt alone is, attracts a whole lot of pressure.
It's pressure enough, yeah.
You have to deliver.
Sure.
The fans are used to winning. So signing you for that fee, that hefty fee alone is a pressure, and you just have to prove why Real Madrid signed you. Not just Hazard alone. Even Gareth Bale, when he was in Tottenham, he was playing so well. When he got to Real Madrid, his first season was okay, but moving on, he struggled as well up until when he left Real Madrid.
And he had to call it quits.
He had to call it quits.
And that's what I don't understand. Even with Kaká, even look at James Rodriguez. Where is he now?
But we've seen some players as well who they had like the best moments in their career to Real Madrid, the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo.
He has to be Ronaldo. Ronaldo can do well even in Jupiter. If you take Ronaldo to a club in Mars, he's going to perform.
Look at Modric too, had the best time of his life.
But in all fairness, guys, look at Modric. Yeah. There was not pressure when he came in. Let's be honest.
There was about some
pressure. They didn't bring him for too much money. But there was no pressure. Hazard came in when they needed someone to fill that void of Ronaldo.
For the past,
so you get that right.
Before now, 3 years before now, it was Modric, that was carrying that midfield. Do you understand? Without Modric,
but there was a time Ozil actually carried the midfield.
Without Modric, Madrid wouldn't have won the match when they faced Chelsea in that Champions League. Remember that pass, he gave to is it Rodrigo?
Yeah.
In that Champions League.
What season
was a killer pass?
What season
was that? Last year.
When Chelsea won the Champions League?
No.
The last two Champions League.
Yeah.
The one Real Madrid won.
the match, you guys were thinking, Chelsea fans thought they were going to win the match. Actually,
okay, that was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
that was in the quarterfinals. The
quarterfinals, yeah. Everybody thought Chelsea was going to win the match, but
I thought we had won the game though.
But from nowhere, he pulled out, that Modric magic again.
And Rodrigo.
See why Modric has been instrumental to Real Madrid's performance over the past couple of seasons. So, like I'm saying, we have some players who have done so well in that Real Madrid, despite the pressure and everything. Modric, Toni Kroos, Marcelo as well has done so well.
Even Pepe.
Sergio Ramos.
No, let's talk about Benzema, yeah?
Okay.
Benzema came into Real Madrid with so many expectations. Not too much, but with he's in number 9.
Yeah.
But Ronaldo in that team outscored him completely.
Yeah.
Ronaldo looked more like the number 9 than Karim Benzema. But Ronaldo left.
Yeah.
And Benzema became a different player.
A god.
A different player. He started scoring goals week in, week out. He went on to even win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, sometimes when you are in a team and the player is doing so well, it can limit what you can do for the team. And sometimes responsibility brings out the best out of you. The moment Ronaldo left, he doesn't need anybody to tell him that, look, now you just have to start scoring for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
If you don't score, if you don't do well for Real Madrid, they are going to kick you out. Another person is going to take your place. So that one alone is like a motivation for him. And he did so well. You understand? So I feel like we can all say Ronaldo in a way kind of limit what he was supposed to do for Real Madrid at some point. But we all know Ronaldo.
The Ronaldo effect.
Ronaldo is
having a player like Messi or Ronaldo in your team.
Player, and having a player like Ronaldo or Messi in your team, it's very hard for you to outshine them.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
Even up until this moment, they are in their late 30s.
Of course.
It's hard. I mean, that's why Neymar left Barcelona, because he felt he was under the shadows of Lionel Messi. He moved to Paris Saint-Germain and Messi still followed him there.
Now, let me respond to what you said earlier about Hazard, because that's the bone of contention.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I think I read one of his articles when he said that he has actually toured the world and has enjoyed football.
Yeah.
And he needs to rest. Now, from what he has said, I looked to what he has said objectively.
Yeah.
The man is satisfied with what he has done so far in the world of football. Compared to those people that are hungry for football, Messi and Ronaldo, that wants to play forever. You understand?
Yeah.
He looked at his career that I've tried. He has applauded himself that I've tried. But there are some players that, despite their challenges, the injuries they have gone through and all that, the danger they have gone through, they still struggle and strive to play football for the love of football. But for the one of Hazard, I think he has done so well for himself and he is satisfied.
Yeah.
Now let me take an instance of Eriksen. Everybody thought Eriksen there is no football for Eriksen, but he came back. Bale is still there. He came back. Ashavin then in Arsenal, he had a very big injury on his head. He came back.
I mean, Bale is currently a golfer.
You understand? Yes,
Santi Cazorla came back.
You understand? So
I mean, if I feel like Hazard retiring for me, that's somehow he's still young. You had a bad career in Real Madrid. Why are you retiring?
For me, I feel like Hazard coming out to say he has had a stellar career.
He hasn't.
It's joking.
For me, you don't expect him to say less, because I don't just want to say his career didn't go as planned in Real Madrid.
It didn't go as planned. Let's be honest.
I don't want to be too.
Okay, let me make reference to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic played until he's 40. Cristiano Ronaldo will be 39 next year. He's still playing. He's ready. Thank you. Now Lionel Messi is 37. He's still playing.
I don't want to be too ruthless or brutal with my words, but I would say he failed at Real Madrid.
Sure.
He failed. He failed at Real Madrid. His best moments came when he was in Chelsea. That was in the past.
Well, anyways, congratulations to you, Hazard. If you feel like calling it quits, then we celebrate you. Thank you so much, guys, for being on the show with me.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Excel, Moses. Thank you to our amazing viewers. Let's do this again, same time, same station tomorrow. I remain Vera Stumba. Do have a wonderful day.